There we go then, guys. Found a parking space, haven't we?
We have.
This is at the Chateau de Chambord. I think that's how you say it.
Chambord.
Chambord, Chambord.
If there is something we need, it's a leap of faith. A step away from the comfort zone and be a little brave. So take a look around you. How far can you see? How far do you think you can run? Standing on your knees. It's a beautiful world out there. Just don't pass on the dare. If you have the will and a moment to spare, it's a beautiful world out there. It's a beautiful world.
De Chambord, Chateau de Chambord. Somewhere there's a motorhome parking area though, so that's the bit we've got to find. Just about to see, guys, there in the distance, the Chateau de Chambord. Apparently one of the, if not the biggest one in Europe, chateau. We're hoping, we think there's a motorhome air parking side of it. Not 100% sure, but we're going to find out. So I think you can get your tickets from here, which you can play. You're going to have to grab the ticket here now. Camping car parking. I think you get a ticket and pay on the way back out or something.
Northeast, then turn left. Turn left towards D1.
I think you just get a ticket for now.
Head east.
See then. We'll go and see if we can find somewhere to park. There we go then, guys. Found a parking space, haven't we?
We have.
This is at the Chateau de Chambord. I think that's how you say it.
Chambord.
Chambord, Chambord. Motorhome, camper van parking space. I think you can park overnight here as well. We have seen other YouTubers do the same thing, park here, and they parked overnight, so we'll find out. We have, as you came in, as you saw, we were given a ticket off the ticket machine, and then you can walk through down to the chateau, which we're going to go and have a wander to now. There's toilets as well if you needed it. And there's loads and loads of bays, as you can see, of parking bays. So room for probably, I don't know, probably 80, 100. Oh, what, sorry? It's warm. I know that. Yeah. Definitely warming up now. That'll be the parking there, look. Does it say anything about parking? 24 hour or anything like that? A lot of it be for the car parking as well.
I guess you put your card in there.
Yeah, it tells you, so if you're here overnight, it just charge you for it, no doubt.
Does that say anything on that?
So, that is car parking, extra car parking area by the looks of it. And there is the chateau in the distance there. As I say, it's one of the biggest ones in Europe apparently. So we'll go and have a look. Well, Giz, what do you reckon of France?
Giz?
Is it nice to pee in? Because you seem to be doing a lot of it. Here we go, here we go. No, go on, yeah, go on, yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe have a shake of a leg. A lot of my French cousins have been here.
You're an idiot.
Hire some bikes if you want.
Try one of them. If you want it.
Yeah, well, I don't know about the bikes, I'd rather have the electric carts.
That's what I just said.
Oh, right, yeah. This would have been in the moat that would have been all the way around it back in the day. Obviously it's going to be very busy because we're here in July, the end of July, full on holiday season now. Got curly hair going on today, haven't you? Poodle effect.
Yeah.
I reckon the first thing is find somewhere to get something to eat and drink. That's the first thing. Hey?
Standard.
Yeah?
You.
Need something to drink. Get something to drink. Coffee, tea that is, this time of the day.
Yes.
It's not quite 12 o'clock yet.
Actually it's 10 past 12 here.
Oh, right. So there it is. Chateau de Chambord. So guys, €14.50 for a ticket to get in. You don't have to book online or anything, just go in, get a ticket, and they just ask where you're from and they print your ticket off. As you can see there, $14.50. Right, I'm going to go in. I've been allocated to go in because I've got the camera with me, and we got Gizzy obviously with us. And well, you can't take pets in, can you? So
no,
Claire's,
and the van's parked quite a bit of
away,
to be fair, and I didn't want to leave them in the van.
So what we're going to do is I'll go in and take some video footage for you guys.
And I will do some around the gardens.
Do some photos outside, which you'll probably see on Instagram quicker than this.
Yes, they will.
So if you didn't see it on Instagram, get over to Our Time Van Life on Instagram. Right, let's go and have a look. As you can see, there's a bit of work still going on. Apparently this is in the Loire Valley, and this was built obviously some many years ago. I don't know what year, we'll have to try and look that up, but it was never ever finished, so obviously they're doing some restorations to it still at the moment. It's just like restoration to the existing what it was, but all the kings and queens would have come here back in the day. So looking at Wikipedia, it was constructed in the 15th century by Francis I in the French Renaissance structural or architectural. Just coming down, trying to find my way in at the moment. So yeah, it dates back to the 15th century. And it's one of the French most popular kings, obviously residence it was, and in the world apparently. Go and see if we can get inside. There you go guys, found the entrance. Obviously once you come through the ticket office, collecting area of your tickets, show your tickets that you've bought it. This is the grand entrance of the front of it. And let's go and have a look inside. Grand entrance hallway in there. Apparently these stairs run straight the way through the middle and lead off all the way to all the different corners of the chateau as you go up onto the different floors. There's the man himself. Very much would have been into their hunting and game back in the day, wouldn't they? This would have been the game that they would have been hunting in the day. Your stag, your deer, fox, rabbits, pheasants, badger and hog. There's a view for you guys back over the gardens. This is at the back end of the chateau, down to the water, the lake coming in for the moat. As you can see, that centre stairway goes up to all levels of the chateau and to all the corners, so everything is accessed by this big staircase, spiral staircase. Look at the roof, architecture of the roof. It's lovely, that is, isn't it? Hope it isn't flashing too much with the lights. You get flickering sometimes with these cameras, don't you? Very much into their paintings and artwork and photos of the time, aren't they? It's a bit of modern art, that is, though. That's that centre staircase again. The part of the gardens and one of the roadways of the tracks coming in. Down to where you would add all the horse and carts, carriages, outbuildings. Obviously there's work going on at the moment with the scaffolding and restoration. But look at that there, guys. Ain't that magnificent? Architectural work there, and back to the central staircase. This would have been the front entrance, I take it. Just zoom back now and you'll see all the motifs, all the gardens here, look. All their crowns and the likes of, I would have thought. How magnificent is that? Just over there is where Ivy's parked, in the motorhome park. The corner there, and that was that bridge we walked over there. Obviously Claire and Gizzy's about somewhere down there. Can't quite see him now. Gizzy's probably having to pay up something. So we'll go back around again to the central staircase. Try and get behind that sun. There we go. Look at that. Obviously when it was German occupation time. Obviously at the time when all their paintings and belongings and valuables had to be put into crates and stored or whatever. That's what that's all about, I think. That could be worth a bit of money. Let's go and drop down one level and see what's on this other level from here. Cool, that's like tree, the bark, as you can see, and then carved into that. Some of that there, look. Tree, then just left the bark on some of it and created that. It's cool, isn't it? And we're back down to the big spiral staircase at the bottom. If you walk through here where the centre is, The light might get you, I don't know. Look at that. Can you see the light? They're like airbags going inflating and deflating the little things on them. See them? Back outside to the gardens. There's the moat that runs all the way around it. So guys, there you have it. Back outside, and there she is in her full glory. Say built in the 15th century. Outside on the grounds here. The only thing I haven't found yet is the stables and horse and carts and carriages. I'll have a bit of a look for it. There was a couple in there, but nothing I would have said would have been back from their era. So we're going to go and see where Gizzy and Claire is. I have had a message from her saying she's had a beer, sitting down having a blonde, which is French beer. So let's go and see if we can find them, and I might have me a blonde beer. Catch you in a bit. I suspect that's the stable area in there, looking in at that window there. See some stables and that. Obviously they must be blocked to the public at the moment, but I have seen others here where they've actually had a walk around with the old carriages and what have you from the day. Never mind. This is a little chapel church. It's on the grounds here. I found having a sneaky beer. Cheers.
Small soft blonde.
And Gizzy's having his bit of water.
Straight most of it.
Ooh. Cheers guys.
Cheers.
It's hot work this. So guys, from Chateau de Chambord, that's it. I had a good old walk around as you saw, and
walk around the grounds.
Yeah, just some photos and that, which are now on Instagram.
It is.
Would have been weeks ago by now though.
And another step on our polar.
On the polar steps, yeah. Don't forget to go and have a look there. I will.
That's something else you can add us on, to be honest. Polar steps.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know about polar steps, do they? Which is tracks that you where you are in the world and where you've been. Pictures of where, you know, the area that you're in as well.
Yeah.
Right then guys, so don't forget, I will what 3 words it, and if you don't know what 3 words are, it's like a grid of all over the world that does a little square of where you parked or where you are at the time. And if you go on to what 3 words app and put in the 3 words that they, you know, they're random, aren't they? They're all sorts of random, and Pinocchio knows your ear, something stupid or whatever it is. But it puts that sort of things just randomly, yeah. And then if you put that in, it brings you right
takes you to
that spot, and it's brilliant. So I'll what 3 words this, like I do a lot of the other places, and then you can find us where we were, where we're parked. You can park here tonight if you wanted to, but we're going to carry on down, further on down towards Andorra now. Yeah. Cross over into Spain in the next couple of days. So for this one, don't forget to subscribe, press that button. This is just a tour of the chateau from today, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.